Yeah, I still need it down a little bit. I'm here to speak on behalf of all the mission kids. I am probably the oldest of the mission kids. And because I am a mission kid, I can only think of Dr. Richard Braun as Uncle Dick, even at this age. And the previous speaker is still only Uncle Dave to me. We were part of the mission family, and my first impression of Dick, I can remember I was pretty little, 8 years old and really skinny, could you believe? And he was really big and booming. But I was never afraid of him. He was like our protector. I had this feeling that if necessary, he would swoop down and take care of things. That was always my impression. I was a little bit shy of him because he could also be a little brusque. But you knew that that was just the way he was because he was just the most loving person. And from the time of my childhood, from remembering him, and first we were there 2 years before they came. And I don't remember the first time I saw him, but I just have this impression of this big, wonderful protector and somebody that just welcomed you into his home. He was also our doctor, which was kind of neat, too. I had the privilege that a lot of mission kids didn't have of knowing him when I was an adult, because I married in Ghana and I went out to Ghana. I lived in Ghana and taught in Ghana as an adult when many of the other mission kids had gone back to the States. And so I have that perspective as well. And he was just the same Uncle Dick as all I was growing up. I took my intended husband to meet him and Trudy, and they were at our wedding right before they left Ghana in 1978, and I was so glad that that could be true because Uncle Dick and Aunt Trudy are just as close as can be to me and my family. And it's very interesting that the legacy that I want to say that Dick left is like Ken was saying. He never said these words, but I learned from him, and I think many of my colleagues, mission kids like myself, got this from him, that despite our many differences in the different worlds that we all come from, we are all, in the end, family, and to be loved and cared for as family. And he and Trudy, without ever making a thing of it, steered us lovingly between the two worlds that they had brought us to. Their family, I'm sure their children will say the same thing, that they equipped us to see the world as all human, as Kenny said, and therefore family. And even though we're very diverse and sometimes perverse as a family in the world, in the end, we are family, and we need to remember that. And as we benefited from that attitude because we have grown up with two worlds, and for me, I speak for myself, I would venture to say his own children would say the same. We have lived very well and happily in those two worlds, between those two worlds, because of how Dick was and how he lived. And I'm so sorry he's not here, but he is kind of, and the way we are all together here is testament to that. And I'm very happy to see everybody here and to be part of this celebration of his life, because it was really a nifty life.